Alright, so we're assigned to create our own political party. So I created one called the Benevolentia Party. So we'll start with talking about what the word benevolentia means. I thought I would go kind of take the roots of the English language and look for a word that really described and represented what I wanted people to think when they heard of my party. So it obviously comes from the word benevolent. It means kindness, goodwill, good feeling, charity, affection, a lot of feel-good words just to get that point across. So on the political spectrum, it's pretty far left. I've always considered myself left, and so I'd say somewhere between liberal and socialist. So for my symbol, I did the evil eye, little spin. It's a generally non-religious symbol. People wear it to ward off bad energy, and once again, getting these vibes. I want them to be really good, and I think it's a pretty eye-catching piece, as well as it's blue, and the left is kind of associated with blue, so I thought that worked out. And my candidate, personally, for my party would be AOC Alexandria Cortez. She is an amazing women's rights activist and a climate change activist, and just researching more and seeing the stuff she presents is just incredible, and I'm really hoping that her future is bright. So this isn't my philosophy, it's a lot, so I'm gonna have to look to read. I said, we believe in the activists who work to provide justice for those who can't fight on their own. Those who relentlessly fight for racial fairness, giving queer and trans people and women the qualities they need to diminish hate crime against them. We believe in helping others, aiding to the homeless and those who live in poverty, as well as believing in taxing millionaires to bring funding into raising the minimum wage, or things like paying college tuition for providing better and equal chances for new generations to begin their life. We want not just equality, but equity, where we can aid minorities who need it to create a unified USA. Oh, I have my little mouse. I don't know why I clicked that. So for healthcare, that's the first topic on what we believe in. Healthcare is a human right. People deserve to have access to healthcare and medical attention if they need it without fear of ridiculously high medical bills that may lead to them having to choose whether they're going to eat or feed their family or get basic supplies or treatment for whatever they're hurt with. I made all these nice animations just for me to accidentally click the mouse a lot. Okay, so my next topic is the environment. So companies lead people to believe that personally their carbon footprint is what makes up for global warming and the hole in the ozone layer, when really around 100 different companies are responsible for 71% of harmful emissions. Companies guilt people into thinking they need to go vegan or reduce their personal packaging to save the planet, when really it's these greedy corporations that refuse to change their ways so they can continue to make money. Ready? Whee! Okay, so education is also very underfunded. Teachers are not paid enough to take care of these students, especially pre-K and K through third grade maybe. If you think of how well babysitters are paid and then times that about 20 to 30 students in a class, that is a lot that teachers are not being paid for, as well as the supplies that they're paying for out of pocket. My party believes in funding the education system and also using money from defunding the military or the police department into bringing things into education, like I said, college tuition and just providing a good grounding. Even if students grow up in poverty, they won't have to worry about that. LGBTQ plus rights. So separation of church and state is something that is so uncommonly practiced in the political community. It's something even constitutionalists, pray I said that right, they don't believe in themselves. Things like abortion, I have on the next slide. They tend to mix it into politics, and it is disgustingly debatable about basic human rights. So we believe that gay marriage is 100% legalized, and we need to do better to diminish hate crime against them, because a lot of judges are very biased, and God, I didn't think I would talk this long. A lot of judges in court are biased and often give poor sentences to those who abuse LGBT people. And also, there's a thing in some states where it is completely legal to say, I killed this person because they were gay, and I don't believe in being gay. And they get away with it, which is so wrong, and so that needs to be... Stop, please. So this needs to be changed for the better. My final topic would be abortion and women's rights. Stop! I'm gonna put the mouse down. My final topic is abortion and women's rights. Abortion is a basic right, and for women, it is something so important. Banning abortions will not get rid of abortions. Banning abortions bans safe abortions. Women will still find a way and end up harming themselves and still getting across what they were trying to protect in the first place, which is getting rid of the fetus. Instead of banning abortions, better sex education needs to be taught, things to be provided, and not to mention rape victims who can range from children who just cannot carry a child physically. You know, what's so pro-life about killing the child herself, trying to give birth? Yeah, and then in general, just unsafe pregnancies, abortions are necessary. So that's basically what the Benevolentia party believes in. We're very left, very happy with what I got to say. And that's all!